World War III. 3 words that shake the soul. You can ignore them, hope they never happen, but the truth. The world is inching closer to the edge. The threat isn't a fantasy anymore, it's a looming reality. And with escalating nuclear threats from Iran, North Korea, and Russia, we have to ask a question we never wanted to ask. If World War III begins, where will be hit first in Britain? More importantly, where should you absolutely avoid? But before we begin, just one quick thing. Did you know that over 95% of our viewers aren't subscribed to the channel? We totally get it, life is busy, and it's easy to forget. But subscribing is 100% free, and it helps us keep bringing you vital, eye-opening content. So hit that subscribe button, 1 second of your time makes a world of difference to us. Thank you for your support. It all began with 3 precise airstrikes. The United States confirmed Iran's nuclear facilities at Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan wiped out. US President Donald Trump called it a very successful operation. But Iran's foreign minister fired back online, warning of everlasting consequences. He vowed that Iran would defend its people with every option on the table. And now, Britain is involved. Prime Minister KeirStarmer issued a stern statement. Iran's nuclear program is a serious threat to global security. Iran must never be allowed to acquire a nuclear weapon. With tensions boiling over, the world holds its breath. Likely UK nuclear strike targets. We asked Google's Gemini AI. If a nuclear war started, what are the most dangerous places in Britain? The answers? Absolutely chilling. 1. London, the obvious target. No surprises here. The capital, seat of government, command centre. But could the underground save us like it did during the Blitz? Experts say no. Modern nukes are far more powerful. Even Hampstead Station, 58 meters deep, might not be safe in a direct hit. 2. Glasgow, Fars Lane, Culport. Scotland's west coast is home to Britain's nuclear deterrent. Fars Lane houses the Trident submarines. Culport stores the warheads. A strike here would be deliberate and devastating. 3. Birmingham. The UK's second city. A massive industrial and economic centre. A top target to paralyse the country's infrastructure. 4. Manchester, Liverpool, Stanlow, Dellesmere Port. The Northwest's dense population and critical oil refineries at Stanlow make it a prime target. 5. Barrow-in-Furness, Cumbria. A quiet town? Not really. This is where Britain's nuclear submarines are built. That puts it high on any military hit list. 6. Leeds and Sheffield. 2 major industrial cities. If an enemy wants to cripple the northern powerhouse, they start here. 7. Newcastle the Gateshead. A densely populated region with historic industrial roots. Still very vulnerable. 8. Portsmouth and Devonport. Home to Britain's most important naval bases. Take them out, and the Royal Navy is in chaos. 9. RAF Lakenheath and Mildenhall, Suffolk. These US airbases could be storing nuclear weapons. Any enemy of NATO would likely make them an early target. Nowhere is truly safe. Even if you're not near ground zero, you're still at risk. Nuclear fallout travels far, carried by wind. And in the UK, prevailing winds blow west to east, meaning areas far from an explosion can still suffer severe radioactive contamination. How to survive a nuclear strike? The International Commission on Radiological Protection, ICRP, says. Get inside fast, preferably into a basement or concrete building. Underground car parks and tube stations may offer some protection. One man, Izo Nomura, survived the Hiroshima blast just 170 meters from ground zero. He lived because he was in a basement. He died at 84. That wasn't luck, it was preparation. Is anywhere truly safe? Some researchers have pointed to remote locations like Fula in the Shetland Isles. Far from cities. Few military assets. Perhaps the safest place in Britain, if anywhere, is Final thoughts for the British public. This isn't fear-mongering. It's a wake-up call. We pray this nightmare never comes true. We hope diplomacy and reason win the day. But just in case, know the danger. Have a plan. And if you want to stay informed and prepared, subscribe now. Join a community that speaks the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it may be. We'll see you in the next video, hopefully under safer skies.